Unhuman focuses on a group of high school students whose school bus crashes on a field trip. Relationships are tested once they realize they are being stalked by an attacker who intends to drive them out and straight into a horrifying fight to survive. This is directed by Marcus Dunstan, who also co-wrote the screenplay with Patrick Melton, a duo better known for having written a number of the Saw sequels, and it released in early June as part of Blumhouse's TV division in a partnership with Epix. And similar to the previous film released earlier this year under this banner, Torn Hearts, this opts to lean into its schlockier elements to give us a fun little B-movie. This is a horror comedy that definitely goes more for comedy than horror. At no point did I ever think it was actually scary, however, it did contain a lot of splatter humor and sarcastic banter among all the students, with a mix of cliques from the jocks to the nerds and more, all having to band together unwittingly. In some ways, it feels like The Breakfast Club by way of The Evil Dead. It can feel very sitcom-like in that way for all these opposing groups being stuck together, but the cast will make it work fine enough. It does play into some themes of anti-bullying, with the movie even humorously being labeled a Blumhouse after-school special, but otherwise the film isn't exactly looking to reach too profound of a level, and fully embraces what it is, and for that, it can be a good bit of fun. Now, some of the characters are admittedly a little grating, and some of the attempts at jokes do fall flat with some very clunky dialogue that can bring things down a bit. On top of that, given this is produced through Blumhouse's TV division, the budget limitations can be clear as day at times, with the settings being contained and the effects being hit and miss in some scenes. But given its very over-the-top approach and a clear vibe that asks you not to take things too seriously, it'll be a little easier to brush things like that off at times. It finds the right mix of being just compelling enough, especially with a likable protagonist in Brand Jew, while also keeping the tone mostly fun. It's actually fitting that this comes from the same writers as the Saw sequels, as that same general over-the-top schlocky vibe we get from moments like the trap scenes are felt here, just with a more lighthearted approach and maybe not quite as gruesome. And overall, it makes Unhuman a fun enough, if a bit of an uneven watch. While it's bogged down by some really clunky dialogue and poor attempts at humor, the film's also so over the top at times that it's easy to brush a lot of this off, fully embracing its campier elements to make for a fun little B-movie. Unhuman gets a 6.5 out of 10. So let me know, did you see Unhuman, or are you planning to see it, and what were your thoughts? Have you been liking these Blumhouse TV projects, and do you have a favorite zombie movie? Let me know in the comments below so we can discuss. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and share it. And for more movie reviews and film discussion, please make sure to hit that subscribe button to stay updated. Thanks for watching, everyone, and keep having fun with film.